Hello everyone, this is Sarfaraz from Aristotle Prep and we are looking at question 114 from the OG 13 Critical Reasoning chapter. The stimulus says normally the pineal gland governs a person's sleep-wake cycle by secreting melatonin in response to the daily cycle of light and darkness as detected by the eye. So it says that in response to the light and darkness detected by the eye, what happens is the pineal gland secretes something called melatonin, and this melatonin governs a human's sleep-wake cycle. That's basically what the first sentence says. That first the eye first perceives whether it is day or whether it is night, rather whether it is light or whether it is dark, and accordingly the pineal gland secretes melatonin to govern a human's sleep-wake cycle. That's basically what the first sentence says. Then it says, nonetheless, many people who are totally blind due to lesions in the visual cortex of the brain. Okay, so there are some people who are blind because of this particular reason, which is they have lesions in the visual cortex of their brains. So these blind people easily maintain a 24-hour sleep-wake cycle. Now you see, this is interesting because in the first sentence it said the entire process starts by the eye detecting whether it is light or dark. But in the case of these blind people, the eye obviously is doing no such detection. Yet they are able to maintain a 24-hour sleep-wake cycle. So now the last sentence. So the neural pathway by which the pineal gland receives information from the eye. So the information that it receives is whether it is light or whether it is dark. So the neural pathway through which the pineal gland receives information from the eye probably does not pass through the visual cortex. That's what they conclude from the rest of the argument, because the visual cortex in the case of these blind people is damaged. Yet the pineal gland apparently is working because they are able to maintain a 24-hour sleep-wake cycle. So then the conclusion comes that the neural pathway obviously does not go, or probably does not go, through the visual cortex. Okay, and the question stem says, for purposes of evaluating the argument, it would be most useful to establish which are the following. So now we have to evaluate the argument. Alright, let's go through the options one by one. A says, whether melatonin supplements help people who have difficulty maintaining a 24-hour cycle to establish such a pattern. Irrelevant. Whether supplements help or not does not help us answer the question as to whether the neural pathway goes through visual cortex or not. B says, whether the melatonin levels of most totally blind people who successfully maintain a 24-hour sleep-wake cycle change in response to changes in exposure to light and darkness. Now you see, this is an interesting option. Now going back to the argument a little, you see, the argument is concluding what it is concluding based on the fact that the sleep-wake cycle is governed by the pineal gland secreting melatonin, right? That is basically how it is governed. And the pineal gland gets its information from the eye. Now, what if there is some other way also in which the sleep-wake cycle can be governed, which could be the case with these blind people? Maybe in the case of these blind people, melatonin or the secretion of melatonin is not responsible at all for governing or responsible for their for maintaining their sleep-wake cycle. Maybe it is something else altogether. That's a possibility, right? So B will help you evaluate that possibility, because if the melatonin level of blind people changes with light and darkness, then definitely it is pineal gland and melatonin that is governing their sleep-wake cycle, in which case it must be that the neural pathway does not go through their visual cortex. However, if the melatonin level of these blind people does not change with exposure to light and darkness, then it is something entirely different that is maintaining their sleep-wake cycle and not the pineal gland or melatonin, in which case we can't conclude that the neural pathway passes through the visual cortex or does not pass through. We have no idea. So you see, B would help us evaluate the argument. C says, whether melatonin is the only substance secreted by the pineal gland does not help us evaluate anything. Even if the pineal gland secretes 10 other substances, doesn't make any difference. D says, Whether most people who do not have a 24-hour sleep-wake cycle nevertheless have a cycle of consistent duration is absolutely irrelevant again. He says whether there are any people with normal vision whose melatonin levels respond abnormally to periods of light and darkness. Even if there are such people, how does it help us evaluate whether the neural pathway passes through the visual cortex in the case of blind people or does not? It doesn't help us evaluate. So the answer should be B. It's a difficult question, very difficult to understand the way I explained. Also, even after you understood it, B does not look like a very direct answer. I mean, you have to think a little in order to select B as the correct answer, but you should ideally be able to eliminate the other options and again narrow it down to B maybe. On a difficulty scale of 1 to 5, this one is definitely a 4.5, maybe even a 5. Have a nice day.